In a small town nestled between dense woods and crumbling cliffs, a series of strange occurrences began to unfold. It started with Helen, a local librarian known for her quiet demeanor and love of books. One evening, while reorganizing the archives, she stumbled upon an old, dust-covered ledger hidden behind the shelves. Its pages were filled with cryptic entries, names of townspeople, and dates dating back over a century. Intrigued, Helen took the ledger home, intent on deciphering its meaning. As she pored over it, she noticed a pattern. Every 10 years, someone from the town would go missing. The last entry, dated just a week earlier, listed a name she recognized: Tommy, a boy who often visited the library. Panic gripped her as she realized Tommy had vanished without a trace. Determined to uncover the truth, Helen began connecting the dots. She interviewed locals, piecing together their memories of the missing individuals. Each time she was met with nervous glances and hurried conversations. It became apparent that the townspeople were hiding something, their fear palpable in the air. As Helen delved deeper, she discovered that each disappearance coincided with a peculiar event, a festival held in the woods, celebrating the town's founding. The festival was steeped in tradition, but whispers of a dark ritual surfaced in her conversations. Legends spoke of an ancient entity that demanded a sacrifice every decade to ensure the town's prosperity. With the festival approaching, Helen realized she had to act quickly. She gathered a small group of friends, those willing to confront the truth. Together, they decided to infiltrate the festival, determined to uncover what happened to Tommy and the others. On the night of the festival, the woods were alive with flickering lanterns and the sound of drums. The townsfolk gathered, their faces obscured in shadow, an eerie sense of unity binding them. As Helen and her friends stealthily navigated through the crowd, they spotted a makeshift altar at the center, adorned with offerings of food and trinkets. As the clock struck midnight, the atmosphere shifted. A chilling silence fell, broken only by the rhythmic beating of drums. A figure emerged, cloaked in darkness, chanting in an ancient tongue. The townspeople responded in unison, their eyes glazed over, entranced. Suddenly, a scream pierced the night. Tommy! Bound and terrified, he was thrust onto the altar. Helen's heart raced as she realized they were not just celebrating, they were preparing for a sacrifice. In a moment of desperation, she and her friends rushed forward, yelling for Tommy, trying to break through the throng. But the townspeople turned, their faces twisted in anger. "You don't understand," one shouted. "This is for our survival." In the ensuing chaos, Helen grabbed Tommy, pulling him free. But the crowd surged, desperate to reclaim their offering. Just as they were about to be overwhelmed, a sudden blinding flash of light erupted from the altar. It illuminated the forest, revealing the true nature of the townspeople, translucent, ghostly figures trapped in a cycle of their own making. The townsfolk, now revealed as the spirits of those who had been sacrificed in the past, cried out for release. The entity they had worshipped was a malevolent force, feeding off their fear and sacrifices, binding their souls to the town forever. With a newfound resolve, Helen realized that the ledger held the key to their liberation. She tore out the pages detailing the sacrifices, and in a final act of defiance, she cast them into the altar's flames. The fire roared to life, consuming the ledger and the dark power it represented. As the flames died down, the spirits began to fade, their anguished faces transforming into expressions of relief. The townspeople, now free from the curse, vanished into the night, leaving behind only echoes of their sorrow. Helen and her friends emerged from the woods, breathless and shaken, but victorious. They had not only saved Tommy, but had also freed the town from its dark legacy. However, as they drove away, a chilling realization settled in. The ledger had been destroyed, but the entity was still out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its next opportunity. With each passing decade, the town would always remember, and the cycle could begin again.